Alright, so we are live here. Let's get it. Whew. Sorry about that. I had a little sneezing fit for some reason. So right now I have a how do we say this? I have to finish in the top 6 in squads, right? So I decided, you know what, I'm gonna float out as far as I can. I'm gonna let like half the crowd die, you know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna go out and loot up the big guys here. Pick up a nice little pickup of that fucking purple scar. And that, you know, we out here cooking. So we make it out of the Flush Factory. We're feeling good right now. We're feeling good. Now I'm only pushing for top 6 in squads, but you know how this works. There could only be a few people left here, right? So there's 27 people left. I used to figure out that if I was playing squads, every team had 4 people. So if you were in the top 24, you'd be able to get that top 6, right? But some people don't have all of their teammates still left out here, so you have to figure that into the accounting business of the Fortnite challenges, right? So I did a pretty good job of getting into Greasy Grove here unscathed. I'm looking for jump pads right now, looking for a rift, but there are no rifts at this point. Was this today? Yeah, it was this morning. There might have been rifts in here. I just see this scatter of juice out here. I'm gonna enjoy it. This is what the amateurs left behind. How do you leave people's wood behind? Like I'm sitting I didn't even pick up the wood, I didn't see it. Maybe I go back for second dibs here. Guess not. But this is how you're supposed to move. Like I'm like, you know what? I might pick up the minigun just because if I get caught in a situation, I want to blast off as many of these little bullets as I can because I'm only by myself, right? So I'm seeing that's 20 now. There's only 19 people that have to die before I win. Okay? I have faith in my skills playing Fortnite. I might not be the best person shooting, but strategy-wise, I might be able to hang. I'm trying to up my game as much as I can, so I'm still trying to figure out the middle of this screen axis, you know what I'm saying? Right here is what saved me, because if I get hit, if I'm stuck in this storm right here, this was really would have fucked me over. But luckily I make it to a nice place right here. Still searching. 16 people left. This is what the world's all about right here. And look at this. This is one of my favorite things. This is when you know potatoes have been through here. Because what I'm doing here is I probably got a cup of coffee. I was running out for a cup of coffee or something like that. Because I'll speed that for you. So now we're back at it. And you see me moving. It's not like I'm not trying to find people. I'm just behind everybody at this point. But my motive at the beginning of this game was definitely to only get to the top 6. I wasn't trying to win this game. This is just not how... When I do my first daily challenge of the day, I usually get that done so I don't have to worry about nothing. Beautiful build. Beautiful build right there. The thing that I can't become good at this game is because I always hit the right stick in and duck, and I'm always hitting the left stick in when I'm building for some reason, which switches the direction of my mat. And I usually build a ramp first, then the wall in front of it, then the floor underneath. But so I hear the sounds up top, so I know where they are, and I can't build any further on this mountain right here. So this is actually the best move that could have happened for me. Luckily I got into this position. And you see how I build on the side of the mountain that's opposite from where the firing's happening, so people don't see that and go, oh, there's someone over there. And you gotta forage, man. You gotta forage. Another huge bonus right here is that I knew no one has been up here, right? So everybody else came from different directions, which is good for me. I could see where they built at. I see, and then I decide to take a quick little glimpse here. And watch this move. This is one of the best moves. This is what intelligence will buy you right here. I know I have a 50 shield right there, so I'm thinking about it. Like, I'm good on the edge of this for 30 seconds at least. There's nobody shooting me from any angle, except for that window that's to my right. And I look. Interesting. So I know I'm all good on this angle, except for my right, which, unless they creep up on me. I notice if I switch out that one half jug, that gives me 75 shield total, not just 50. Switch that out and make that move. So I take a little glimpse here. Like, where are these guys? So they're not directly across from me, but where they are at is in between where I'm looking right now. They are in that whole different area. There they are. I see them building on the backside. That's the key. That's what drew me into this next maneuver I made. So knowing now that where I know where one team is, there's only 12 people left here. What we do here is genius. I almost picked one of these guys off. Almost shot there, held it. Save your positioning. Always a key. Save your positioning. This guy almost bought it right here. He almost bought it right there. So we hold this tight. We hold this. I know that now that there are people shooting from the other side. So I go out on the other side here. Watch this. I'm off. No one's looking over here. Like, they're looking at the mountain. Whatever I can do here, in and out of this storm. Like, to see me build down was going to be way out of the vantage point what they're looking at right here. All I know is that there's 11 people left. There's at least 2 guys on this hill in front of me. There's at least another guy on the other side of that hill. So I'm going to use this storm because of the fact that I have this fluorescent, I mean not fluorescent, it's the pastel colors that blend in a little bit. Maybe, and look at this snag of 12 wood right here, which helps in building of one ramp. Look at this. These builds right here this is what you want right here. Down to 85 green. That's your real health. Shield though, it does exist. Now watch this move here. I know he's right next to me. I can see him. I almost shot him through the hole in the wood, but you know what? I'm not trusting Fortnite to fuck with me. There's no way he doesn't hear me, right? There's only 10 people left. This guy has no idea what he's doing. I'm getting killed by the storm right now. That's what's hurting my supply. Watch this move. This is how you build. Still haven't seen him shoot at me yet. But what I'm building here is a platform, so he doesn't know exactly where I'm at. And this is because I watched the summer skirmish. I'm down to 120 mats right here. I'm gonna go underneath 100 right here. But I know now, right? What I know now is that some of these people are dead, and there's only four other jabronis I gotta worry about. And I got plenty of time to get to that next circle. And I know what I do know is if the people that are above me are alive. This is the worst build ever. Don't worry about that. I was just, trying to figure it out. That's the worst edit in the world. Don't worry about it. If they're above me, though, it'd be hard to see these edits that I'm making here. Like this one's a lot smoother, but it definitely should be a lot smoother. So now I hear these bangs again, and I'm down. Like as soon as I hit the ground, I believe in reality there's no chance that I'm gonna even get to this hill. I have one thing on my side, is that these guys don't understand the next circle, So this is, I have to go back to this, right? So this is something I didn't understand what was happening. So I'm going up this hill, right? Now there's two people left. When did the fifth person die? So I actually, on my way up, that these other two people died. Alright, hold on one second. We'll be right back to you. I just gotta... Alright, so now I'm getting to the top of the hill. Like, I'm thinking that they're here. I'm going to hit my two smalls real quick, get myself to at least 75. So one shot hopefully doesn't kill me. So I know that someone died up here, right? But look at what happened right there. Someone just died. This is the weird part. This is the weird part right here. You can't see it because my screen right here. Well, let me do this. See if this is above my head here. So right here is what happens, what I'm seeing on my screen. Right, it says this dude checked out early, which means that he must have left the match. Like, these guys, either this is what has to happen, right? Either these guys believe that they had won the match without seeing the victory royale and believed they had won the match, or they were just as bad as everybody else in this lobby at the time, except for me, because I only ran into one of them, right? The other guys on the other side of the mountain could have been that bad because no one attacked me after I killed one of their guys and moved down, right? So look what happens after this. This guy somehow is blah blah blah, and then this guy is lost in the storm, bro. Did they never move? Yeah, alright, bud. So anyway, that's that. That was, terrible ending. I had, it's Monday night. I gotta talk. People gotta talk to me. I gotta talk to people. I'm gonna say that's gonna be the end of this video. Yada yada yada. I know it's terrible. I know. My fault.